Hi little weirdos, welcome to another video, and today we are doing something different from the previous videos. Today we are doing a spooky advent calendar, as you can see behind me. But it's not just any advent calendar. If you don't know what an advent calendar is, usually you have, for example, little pouches with numbers, or I don't know, like a drawer set that you can use. And normally you have advent calendars for specific dates. They even have for the Halloween, but the most common one is for Christmas, and they usually go from 1 to 25 or 24, so the first to the 24th day of December. So the child will open one drawer, for example, or in our case a little coffin. The person will open it and use whatever is inside. So you have options like makeup and I don't know, tools if you are like gifting a father. Well, you can find like even wine. So there is pretty much everything that you can put. We decided to do this advent calendar by ourselves because we were like scrolling into Amazon and eBay, and all the advent calendars that we saw, we either liked the content of the advent calendar or the looks of it, and the ones that I actually like really loved were over 40 pounds, 50 pounds, etc. And so I've decided to do them by myself. I got a pattern on Pinterest, and I'll leave the details down below onto the description box. And besides the appearance of it, we also went for the price of it, because this was really inexpensive to do, because most of these things you already have at home. So we did a little math in here to give you guys an example of how much we actually spent. And the materials that we actually used were paper. We went with a thicker paper, but you can use pretty much any paper that you want. We used black paint, like normal, like kids black paint. We use adhesive tape. We use sticky glue. Sticky glue?
Acho que sim. Pode falar essa glue.
We used sticky glue. We did like, I'm gonna get one for you to see. Literally one. And we did this little number. It's they sell it already done in Poundland, so it was much easier. But if you can't find the number one, you can get like a golden or a different color paper and just cut out the number, just gluing it. So it was really inexpensive to do. If you don't have, let's just assume that you don't have any of those materials, it was about 10 euro.
7 pounds.
Or 7 pounds if you were going to buy all of these things in Poundland.
Including the brushes.
Including the brushes. Lucas is helping me with the numbers in here. But since we already had the brushes, what else? We already had the
sticky glue.
The sticky glue and the tape. So, for example, when you buy a paper, like a stack of paper, you perhaps won't use all of them, and you can reuse on future projects, especially if you have kids. This is a really fun project to do with your kids, especially now that we are on lockdown and we have lots of free time on your hands and some really bored children running throughout our home. So since we already had all of these, like pretty much all of these at home from previous projects, it was 350 euro or
240 pounds.
Or 240 pounds. So it was really cheap from the ones that we saw online, and they were not even close to like our personal taste and our personal style. So we are not going to mention right now what we have put inside all those 25 little boxes in here. But if you want to, I don't know, guess, feel free to write in the comments down below. And also please give me a thumbs up, because this was really a fun project and more people need to see it and need to replicate at home, because it's so easy and so fun to do. And also please subscribe to this channel. And if you are already subscribed, thank you very much. You're amazing. So without further ado, let's go to the creation process. I've been brainstorming about what to do, if I should do like little pouches, if I should like go to that drawer, like wooden drawer model of advent calendar. I think I've just done a breakthrough. I'm gonna show you. So I found this sketch online. It's actually a template of a little coffin, and it was really like easy to find one. They have like two models. They have one with the leads of the coffin like in a separate paper, but I went with this one because it's so much easier, and I don't know, since I have to do a lot of them, I am honestly a little bit lazy. So I'm going to put this template on the description box if you want to download that. And I don't have a printer, guys, so what I did, I just placed the sheet over here and like I traced on my own, and this is what I got. And even though I traced like freely on hand, and then I grabbed a ruler and I made everything straight. So it's going to be something like this. I don't know if I can actually show you with just one hand. Wanted to show you the sizing. That is a pretty decent size, and I mentioned that it was really easy to find because this is usually a theme for those, you know, Monster High birthday themes. So yeah, I will just pass the sketch to a paper now. I'm doing just one tonight. Now it's, what time is it? Now it's the 4th of November, 10:08. So I'll do that, and I'm just, you know, keep watching YouTube and taking it slow. So yeah, guys, let me do that. I just need to go to the bedroom and get the paper. I have just finished cutting the first pilot of the coffin. So this is the template that I used, and this is the cut. And of course I didn't like draw these lines, these folding lines in here in blue, but I'll try to do that. So first thoughts, it's a pain to cut this because it's so many details that you need to be like wary of, like this here, otherwise it won't fold properly. So yeah, I'll fold it now, and I need to find where my glue is because I just noticed that I don't know where my glue is. Yeah, so I'll fold it and try to assemble it somehow, and we're moving to the painting stage. Okay, so now it's 11 past midnight, and I've been doing some experiments to see which one I'm gonna actually pursue, and I've done 3 little coffins. So I've done this one, that was my first one. This is the one that I assembled and show you on camera. I've done a first coat using this painting here that I got from Poundland. Basically everything I'm about to show you, even the brushes, are from Poundland. And this one was a really almost impossible to see gold. I would say that this one would look better being something like you know, the top coat of something, because it gives like a little golden shine. My plans to make a gold coffin won't be done, it seems. I've also done this one in here. It's not fully dried yet, but I've been using this brush and it gave me this effect. As you can see, it's not fully dried yet, and I've painted both sides of the paper, and I liked because it almost looks like wooden somehow, and I like it. So it's drying here. And this one that I have just given a first coat, as you can see, it's still wet, and I still have to paint the other side. I'm just doing one layer inside. I forgot to show. I'm doing one layer inside, just, you know, like to hide a little bit of the white. This is going to be the plans for tonight. I'm just wait, I don't know, 10 minutes or so for this coat to dry, and I'm doing a coat on the other side, and then I'm ending for the day, and I'll continue on my coughing adventures tomorrow. So today's another day. I painted as late as I could yesterday, but Lucas had a meeting and I had to leave here, the office, and I did a little bit sitting on my couch in the bedroom. I did a lot of progress there. I much prefer doing that here on this desk, but I really wanted to show how far I went and some inputs that I found out actually, because I was planning like to do the boxes, like the coffee boxes. Oh, I'm having my coffee, hold on. I was planning on actually cutting the boxes and like folding and gluing and, you know, putting the adhesive tape inside, like to make it sturdier, and then I was going to paint. So I did 3 models, 3 ways to paint it. I did on this way that I have just mentioned. I have folded, like I cut it and I folded and unfolded just to mark the lines to fold, and then paint it. And I just cut it and painted. I didn't fold it. And this third option was the one that it looked like better to me, and I'm going to show you why. So this one in here is the one that I glued together and then painted. This is the little coffee, and it's pretty much the first one that I did, and I really liked. I didn't like put much structure to it, so it's not closing properly, as you can see, but it's just a matter of putting something in here, like to keep it like this, and this would be the result. It's so cute. I so much recommend that template that I'll put the link down in the description. Yeah, so this was the first. This is just one coat of this Poundland paint. I'm gonna show you another. I did 2 ways of painting. So this is the second one. I initially painted gold with this paint, but it didn't work so well, so I kind of just put some strokes of black just to like kill the gold. Oh, my cell phone's falling. So it's like this. It's the same template for all of them. It's just the way that I painted and just the order that I assemble it. This is inside. I really like this one, and I did this. I painted it and then I folded and assembled it, and I thought it was so much like quicker to do. This one is all black. Put it together. So when you see them side to side, besides the obvious difference of this painting compared to this one, there aren't much difference, but I noticed that the best result would be to do like this. So this is the template cut and just one layer of paint, and here I still unpainted because I'm still in progress, still doing that, and then I'll fold it and glue it, and finally do the final bits. But I noticed that after I assemble it, so from this to this, when I fold it, I don't know if I'm able to show. Let me get closer. Yeah, do you see it in here? So when you fold, the ink goes off a little bit from the folding lines, like here. So what I did when it was like ready, I got the paint, the black paint, just on these little corners in here. So this line, I put it in here, and in here, and in here. And you know, the finish was so much better, and I think it looks so much better now. So since I was going to do this already, I was going to paint the edges where I folded to make it look better. I thought that it doesn't matter the order that I assemble it, and I went with the quickest one for me. There is a fly in here. There's a fly in here. Why there's a fly in here? Okay, so they are all painted right now, both sides, and they are drying. It's 7:20 p.m. and I'm about to do some folding because all of them already dried out. I'm surrounded by little coffins, and I'm about to do some folding, and I'll try to do as many as I can tonight. But the lighting is really not that good, and I'm so tired already, guys. But yeah, I'll try to do as many as I can, but I wanted to do one with you so you see how I do it. And tomorrow I'm going to finish like doing some touch-ups and maybe some reinforce some of the coffins, because there were some that were like the glue was not like sticking together. So I'll do as much folding as I can. So let's do one together. Hello again, it's a new day. Now it's Saturday, it's November the 7th. I finished my little coffins, and here are they. So a total of 25 little coffins. They are all dried and assembled. Since I hand draw the template, I've got issues like this, that it's not like, wait, focus, yeah. So as you can see, it's not like perfect, but if you print it, it will be so much better. So what I'm going to do in the next hours probably, I'm going to get my paint, my brush. I'm going to do some details. I'm going to paint over the edges. So like in here, like the edges of the coffin, and especially in here, because I think it will be a much better finish. It will be like more, like closer to a store-bought thing if you look from really afar. And I'll come back for the next step. So I have all of the boxes ready, and today is Sunday, is November the 8th, and it's 2 p.m. or something like this. I don't have my glasses on, it's here. And yeah, so I have the boxes, all of them are ready. And as you can see, they have the numbers already, and they are here on the floor because they were drying overnight. And here are the numbers. I got these numbers from Poundland, and they are so useful and they glue so well. So I'm really blown away because I didn't expect this much quality, and the glitter does not fall easy. So slow clapping to Poundland because of this. After I finished it, Lucas gave me an idea that it was amazing. He said that I should have done like the first day like a brand new coffin, on the second day like a little more aged coffin, and like go until from the first to the 25. Like the 25 would be like the most damaged coffin, like as to show that time has passed. And I loved his idea, but the boxes were already painted, so I'm gonna keep that idea in my pocket for a future video. So we are going to figure out where to put those, and I'll be back for the next step. Okay, so you guys really thought that we are going to say what we put in here.
No, you're gonna have to watch the next video.
That is the final stage of the assembly process, like we are closing the little coffins, putting the mysterious thing inside. So when this video is ready, we're gonna have the card right over here, so you can jump to this video and go straight, and you're going to finally find out what we put in here. And I wanted to thank you guys so much for watching, and if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Also, please comment down below if you haven't watched the next video already with your thoughts. I don't know, you saw inside the box, what do you think can fit in there? And also, please subscribe to the channel if you are not already, and if you are, you're amazing, and I see you guys in the next one. Bye!